Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Hello everybody. Well, it's been an interesting week and thank you for all your nice replies from last week. Now I haven't been rude. I haven't been nasty to Henry. I'm a bit nervous. What? Hello, Mr. Producer. Do you like my t-shirt? We're doing a goodies theme intro this week. Oh, okay. Alright, I did wonder who she was. Be kind to her. I will. She's straight out of school. I understand. I'll be very nice. Bye-bye, Mr. Producer. So, today we have a lighting girl because we've got some problems with all the lighting and me trying to sort it out in this new studio, which is just not working. So we've got a sixth former from schooling, a nice young lady. Yes, we have. So we're building a crew round us. So, young lady, what's your name? Brian. Oh, for
You need a helping hand. Oh, you know we'll understand. Oh, we're right to the end. Everyone needs a friend.
So the first part this week will be in two segments, and the first part of the part that's a part of the part, oh I'm confused already, will be the New Zealand former Minister of Justice. Second part will be, do charities really work and do we get our money's worth back? Then we're going to have a look, yes it's back, before they die, we're actually doing the one this week. Then Gary's going to go into the film review, and it's a good one hopefully he doesn't lose the plot again. And sorry, the nostalgic news is not on the menu this week. What is Mr. Bean doing on there? Over to you, Gary.
So we're going to start with something a little bit different this week. We've got Henry. He's actually supplied the information. Now, this is going to be a piece on the New Zealand news. I have no idea what it is. He's going to pass me the piece of paper. I've got some information he's going to show up on a screen for me to have a look at, and we're going to run with it. So, Henry, give me it, because I don't watch any New Zealand news at all, because it's all controlled by our government. Yes, it is. So, it's on Kiri Allen. Isn't she the Minister of Justice for New Zealand? Nice little Maori lady. One of your friends, Brian. Wine. Calm down, Gary. I can see this going somewhere. Got to keep this civilised, you see, because this is an MP, and they're all good people, eh? So Kiri Allen resigned after being charged over a car crash. Hang on. Resigned. Here's the first thing we're looking at here. She resigned. Right. Car crash. Obviously it was her fault. Hang on, before we get there. Resign. Should be sacked if it's wrongdoing. So Hipkins, that's our very weak Prime Minister. He's a very weak Prime Minister. Looks like a little boy. Hipkins said Allen, her surname, was held at Wellington Central Police Station following the crash. Charged with reckless driving, and resisting arrest. And was released at one... She resisted arrest. She was the Justice... The Minister of Justice. More wine. Minister of Justice. Resisting arrest. She had returned a breath test over the legal limit. Drunk driving. Slam dunk. But they're not going to do her for the offence of drink driving. She is just going to be done in relation to reckless driving. The Minister of Justice is actually resisted arrest, pissed. You get where this is fucking going? So I see the excuse. While her actions are inexcusable, I've been advised that she was experiencing extreme emotional stress at the time. Right, folks, all you fucking cunts out there that potentially kill people or run people over and get caught, just say you are under emotional stress. All right? That's fine then. Stress. And just a week or two before, she took a stress-related leave. Yes, we get it in New Zealand. Stress-related leave. Do you know why she took stress-related leave? I know this one, Henry. It's because allegations of her bullying other staff came out. So she took stress leave. Shouldn't it have been her fucking co-workers that took the stress leave because this fucking bitch was bullying them. not the other way round. Then she comes back, gets drunk, fucking bloody crashes her car, breath test, and resist an arrest, and they're only going to do it for reckless driving. Hipkins said it was inexcusable for a Justice Minister to be charged. No, I'm only joking. As if he fucking would. Inattainable for a Justice Minister to be charged with a criminal offence. There you have it. The bitch just basically gets away with it. She bullies people, she takes stress leave, not them. There's not really an inquiry now. She's decided to resign. I do not accept your resignation. You're fucking sacked. You could have killed someone, you bitch. But no, she's resigned. She will go away for a few years, slither back into politics most probably. Oh, it was a government car. Now, a government car is basically owned by the taxpayers. Can we move on now? I don't want wine. I want fucking beer.
Book 'em, Dano.
So this week we're going to have a look at the charities. So last week we had a look at cancer itself. So we're going to have a look at the charities this week and see what percentages they actually give to the people back who donate in the first place. Now, the hell's happened with the lights? Oi, Bryony, Bryanette, whatever, Brian, whatever you're called. Come, oh, for fuck's sake. Mr. Producer, I think you need to come sort out Bryanette. Well, the lights have gone. Oh, they're back again. No, don't worry, Mark. Last warning, new girl, boy, him it. So we're going to have a look at the charities. So I had a quick look at a few. So like one in an American Red Cross, right? Red Cross worldwide, 91% overall of your dollar goes back into the charity. World Vision is another one, 85%. So World Vision tries to help stamp out poverty worldwide. And basically then there's another one, Doctors Without Borders. You've most probably heard of Doctors Without Borders. I mean, they go into some of the most appalling places in the world. And then when you look at it, 89% of that goes into them trying to help people in very, very, very poor areas. So then we have a look at the moderate overheads. They call it moderate, 20 to 30%. Yes, Oxfam America, 30%. Here's a good one I found when I was doing my research. The over 30%, you'll fucking laugh I'm swearing, stop crying, young lady. So basically, here's the over 30%. I'm just giving you one. There's so many. George Bush Presidential Library Foundation. You think, oh, I might be going towards preserving libraries. No, it's to help preserve his history as a president. What a fucking load of nonsense. So then there's the Cure Search for Children's Cancer. Only 75%, so 25% is being creamed off the top on that one. Then I had a look at a big one which we've seen, the Worldwide Federation, the WWF, you know, the whatever that's abbreviated for, the pandery thing, because that hits your sympathy. 82% goes back in. So it says 12% goes in fundraising and then only 6% in admin and finance. That's not a bad proportion, I would have to say. But I do have a look at here that says rip off such things as Complex Minds UK. This just popped up, Complex Minds UK. It's nothing, it's not even a charity. So what they do, these scumbags, they see people coming into the country, tourists, they sell them cheap tat, give them a spin on, oh, we're helping Complex Minds and all this. You got a complex mind, Brian, I'm telling you. And then that don't go to charity because they're not even registered. I'm getting there. Not even registered. Just tat for tourists. Now I'm getting to the other bit. So I'm just going to go back over the Cancer Research UK because I thought I'd do a little bit more digging. So what they do, they fund 4,000 research, because last week I literally could not find the money that they plough back into trying to find a cure for cancer. But it says here, fundraising funds of 4,000 researchers, doctors and nurses. That's who they fund. Where the hell they are? 4,000 and we ain't got a fucking cure? I said this last week. 4,000 researchers, doctors and nurses. They support over 200 clinical trials. Yeah, good. Brilliant. Should be a lot more than 200. And they study over a million people who might be at risk with cancer. I'd say that would be the poor demographic, poor areas, and that all relates to bad health, hygiene, food, crap food. Hey, I've sorted that one out for them already. So 81p in the pound does actually go back in to the people. So what I would suggest before, there's so much I've looked at, there's some massive rip-offs one. So before you donate, I would have a look. There's a website out there I sourced, and it's called a Charity Navigator, and that actually gives you marks out of, well, it doesn't give you mark A, B, C, D. Some of them are shocking, some are really shocking. I never heard of them, I never donate to them, not that I donate anyway, I'd rather donate locally to people. So the other one is Charity Watch. So I had a look at Charity Watch as well. So that's a good one. Charity Watch and Charity Navigator. So before you donate any money to anybody, just see who's creaming the money off the top and whether it's actually worth investing in, to invest in people. I look at it, charity begins at home anyway. So that's it. You're sacked, young lady. Oh no, you're out. I'm not. No second chances with you, young man. You can cry all you like. Get out. Yes, Mr. Producer. No, I am making nothing. They've shown me up on stage. Well, in my desk. I don't care. They can. But she's only a sixth former. She don't even know what she is. So how does she know? She's a lighting expert or a sound expert or whatever. He, she, it. I call her Bryony because she is a girl, but she called herself a Brian. Bryony is more girly, isn't it? Oh, she doesn't want to identify as a girl. Well, it doesn't matter, she's gone. No, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I've got a joke of the day. This is from my mate Owen. Coo, maha.
This old lady's retired. She's just so tired of sitting at home. She looks for a job. She finds a job at a truck stop. She goes in on her first day and busy as hell and all that, and towards the end of the day a guy walks in. He says, "Hello love, can I get 4 flat tyres, 2 headlights and 2 mud flaps?" And she looks at him, she says, "Yeah, just hang on a second." She goes to the back, she says to the boss, "Hey look, I've been here whole day, I don't understand what this guy's saying at all. He wants 4 flat tyres, 2 headlights and 2 mud flaps." He goes, "It's easy. 4 flat tyres is pancakes. The 2 headlights is eggs sunny side up. And the 2 flaps, 2 pieces of bacon burnt on the one side." She goes, "Oh, okay." So she goes back to the guy and gives him a bowl of baked beans. And he goes, "What's this?" She says, "Well, with your 4 flat tyres, 2 headlights and mud flaps, I thought you might like to gas up as well."
Yes, Mr. Producer? I'm just getting ready for the next segment, that's all. Warming up, mate, warming up. Get with a plan. Let's have a look at the title.
Hit it!
So before we start, let's have a look at the 2 main actors. Cue the first one.
And his name is John C.
I always like him, he's really good, old John Cena. Now let's have a look at the great Jackie. Is that the best you could come up with, Henry? I haven't spoken to you this week, eh? And I've been kind to him, so I just let him get on in the background. So that's the best you can come up with out of all of the Jackie Chan. I did it better when I went like that. What do you mean you're leaving the sound effects out to make me look silly? So anyway, I had a quick look at it. I had a look the other night. Now bear with me with this one. If you start to watch it and you're going, "Oh god, this is boring," and I sort of figure out it's a bit like a PlayStation 5 game when all the graphics and stuff. It was boring for 45 minutes to nearly an hour, and then it was good old-fashioned Jackie Chan. It was some of the old stuff. It reminded me of Rush Hour, the other coloured gentleman in it. I've forgotten his name. I think Chris Rock is someone else. I haven't even got my notes. So, it reminded me of back in Rush Hour and all that stuff, but obviously we've got John Cena in it, and no, he doesn't do the whole hey, 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 because he's a big guy. So he does the heavy stuff, and he does all the other stuff with cables behind him, but you know, they're not cables, but they're cables. So it is worth a watch. I did have a giggle for about 45 minutes, so it was worth bearing through all that rubbish to get to the good bit. I did like the beginning. I always like these Chinese films when it's all Chinese money. So they start with the gold and all that other stuff, and then they go into people who are producers and other associates and other people. I'm like, that's 10 minutes of the film gone. Have a look. About 10 minutes of the film gone just in people who put money in. So that's it. That would be a good one. I did give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe when I had some wine, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. If they just condensed that beginning, you know, into about 15 minutes and made it a little bit more, whoo, you know, it would have been a bloody good film. They just dragged the beginning out. Apart from that, I'd say it was a good film. Have I got anything else there? It's a bit like a PlayStation game. So my notes, because I've just picked this up from yesterday where I left off. Oh yeah, it's an oil heist. There was a few cheesy moments in it. So like when they're filling the tanker up, that would fucking take days to fill up. And there's one guy with a hose and then loads of other hoses that fill it up. And then if you're going to take all this oil, right guys, the tanker's full, let's hit it and get out of it. They take 5 miles just to stop. So how can they have a heist and then let's hit it guys, let's leave. And you'll see. So there was some really, really cheesy bits. But the sequence, the fight sequences were absolutely spot on. So I'd recommend it just for that. Anyway, that's it this week. Hey, that's it, Henry. We got rid of Brian. We're going to give someone else a go next week. Some guy called Sam. You know where I'm running with that one. Anyway, let's do some closing credits now. It's all happy this week. And see you next week. Ta-tas. No. What? No, it's water. Oh, do you think they know it's water or gin or something? Anyway, it's water. Ta-tas.
Are you still there? Away!
Goodies, goody, goody, yum, yum. You need a helping hand. Oh, you know we'll understand. Oh, we'll be right to the end. Everyone needs a friend. Goody, goody, goody. We should definitely. Why? You should employ us three. We can take a net of your life. Anything, anytime. Hi, hi, hi. Goodies. Goody, goody, yum, yum. Goodies. We're coming for you. Goodies. Goody, goody, yum, yum. Here we come into town, getting up for the town. Why don't you give us a shout? Maybe we can work it out. Oh, come on, don't be shy. We lead to a better life. Goody, goody, goody. You want to sing our song? You can learn to ride along. We show you what to do, so you can be a goodie too. Boo, boo, boo. Goodies, goody, goody, yum, yum. Goodies, we're coming for you. Goodies, goody, goody, yum, yum.
Up, down, and out, riding all about it. Oh, God, blimey.